Hello everyone, my name is Jinhao Zhu and my student ID is 1880506. Today I will talk about my project, Unwinding Plot and the Emotion in Treasure Island through natural language processing. This project shows how we can use data science to find out story structure and feelings in classical books. And let's start with the background. Usually people study books by reading carefully and thinking deeply about the meaning. These give good ideas, but it takes a lot of time and it can be very personal. Now more people use computers to study books. This is called distant reading, where we use tools like NLP to find a pattern in words and ideas. And many studies use NLP to find the author or writing styles, but few studies look at how the story and its emotion change from chapter to chapter. My project fill the gap by using NLP to study how the stories and the feelings change across the treasure island. This project has four goals, and the first is to find the important words in each chapter. And second is check how those words change and as the stories go on. And the third is using topic modeling like LDA to find the thing in the book. And the fourth is to use a tool called semantic net to study how the emotion changes. And each method helps us to understand the book's story and feelings better. There are 6 steps in this project. Uh, get the book from the project Gutenberg. And the second is clean the text, like removing punctuation and stop words and use lemmatization. And the third is finding important words with word frequency and the TF-IDF. And the fourth is time series, is check how the keywords use goes up or down by chapter. And the topic modeling is like group the words into main topic using the LDA modeling. And the last one is the scientific analyze, and we will see how the emotions change using the scientific net. And each steps help us understand the different part of the story. We used the digital version of Treasure Island. At first, the most common words were simple ones like the and I, and they are not helpful. So we cleaned the text by removing punctuations and stop words, and using a list to remove these useless words. And the limitation putting it means putting the words into basic forms. After cleaning, we saw the useful words like captain, hand, silver, doctor, and ship. These are important to the story. And we also split the book into 4 stages. This helped us follow how things change through the story. And let's begin the keyword analysis with stage 1, which covers chapter 1 to 6. On the bar chart, we can see the top 15 keywords after cleaning the data, and the words like doctor, captain, room, door, and mother stand out. These keywords reflect the introduction of the key characters like Dr. Livesey and Captain Billy Bones play important roles in starting the story. And words such as room and door help us build a mysterious and tense atmosphere of the end. Where the early the sentence takes place, we also notice cry, which may show earlier sign of fear or emotional stress. And in short, stage 1 set up the story by introducing important characters and building suspenses and establishing the emotional tone. Now we move to stage 2, which includes chapters 7 to 12. This time the keyword Swift, we can see captain, square, silver, and ship. This reflects the preparation for the journey and the introduction of the Long John Silver, a key character. This word lie it become important here. It suggests that the deception and the secrets are becoming part of the plot. This matches the growing conspiracy on board. We also see cry and hear, showing that the emotions and the interactions between characters remain important. Stage 2 moves the story from planning to action, introduction more tensions, and preparing us for the yoga. Stage 3, which spans chapters 13 to 24, mark the main conflict. This is when the characters land on the island and the tensions rise. The topic keywords here include Captain, Silver, Shoot, Boat, Tree, and Cry. The word shoot suggests the direct conflict. Silver continues to appear, showing that he remains a sentient character, especially as a mutiny leader. Words like boat and tree point to action in the island setting, while Crane and the Lion add emotional and physiological depths. This part of the story is full of action, fear, and betrayal. Stage 3 is the dramatic center of the novel. Finally, Stage 4 covers chapter 25 to 34, and the resolution perhaps of the novel. The key words are silver, lie, cry, dead, and sheep. Although the story is coming to an end, we still see Silver showing that he remains important, and words like lie, dead, and cry suggest that the emotional consequences of the conflict are still unfolding. So while the stage wrap up the story, it doesn't ignore the emotional weight or character conflicts. It shows closure, but not without tension. Here, we apply the TF-IDF to find the most unique keywords for individual chapters. Unlike simple frequency counts, the TF-IDF highlight the words that are both important and specific to one chapter, which help us to see what make each part of the book special. I randomly selected the three chapters. In chapter 6, the keywords like money, square, and seal suggest the legal planning or arguments to relate to the treasure. And the chapter 15 has unusual terms like gums, periods, and cheese, possibly showing a unique character or shift in a city. Chapter 28, we see torch, witness, and pipe, which suggests the conformation or tensions like during a dramatic moment. These examples shows how the TF-IDF help us understand the chapter level and without reading the full story. Now let's move into the keywords time series modding. This method show how the sentence work changing in frequency over time. The black line is counter the real counter per chapter, and the orange line is the smooth attend. Let's focus on the keyword island. As you can see, it barely appears early on, but after chapter 13, there is a sudden sharp rise. This matches the moment when the characters arrive at the treasure island, making the beginning of the real adventure. From that point on, the voids remain common until the end, showing that the island becomes the story's center city. These examples show that tracking keyword frequency can mirror major the plot developments. Now we look at the keyword ship. The graph shows the three major peaks, not just one. The first is around chapter 8 to 10. During voyage preparation, the second peak is near chapter 19, like reflect the tensions or conflicts on board. A third appears around like chapter 26, possibly tied to the return journey. and the final resolution. This shows that the ship isn't just important at the beginning, it plays a recurring role at the key moment. The keyword modeling can help us understand not just when something happens, but how it repairs and contribute to the plot. Now we focus on character Silver, a key figure in the story. There are three clear peaks in his name's frequency. First, around chapter 9, when he introduced as a friendly cook. Then, at chapter 18, when he became the leader of the mutiny. Finally, between chapters 31 to 33, where he reappears in the resolution. This shows Silver is important not just once, but across the entire novel. She changed the roles from the ally to the enemy, making him a complex and a central character. And the time series modeling allows us to visualize that complex clearly. Here, I used LDA to extract four hidden topics from the novel. Each represented by a bar chart of its topic 10 words. The topic 1 is red, includes Silver, Jim, Doctor, and Han, and it's showing actions and the character force. And the topic 2 is green, and it includes the sea, island, fall, and tree. It's related to physical journey and island adventure. Topic 3 is blue, includes cry, dead, mother, and blind. These reflect emotional or tragic scenes. The topic 4 is purple, and it includes the captain, the sir, speak and roam, and tied to dialogue, power, and the private atmosphere. Each topic reflects a different theme or mood. Together, they match the strategy of the plot, set up the conflict and the resolution. And this bar chart shows how each topic dominates in different stage of the novel. Stage 1 and 2 are both dominated by topic 4, matching early conversation, planning, and leadership. Stage 3 shifted to topic 2, which reflects the island adventure and the mutiny. Stage 4 is led by topic 1, focus on character line, Jim and Doctor as the story resolves. So LDA not only finds topics, it also reveals how themes shift and evolve with the story, supporting our early narrative structure. This graph shows the emotional tone of each chapter using Sentinet. The black line shows the real sentiment score, and the orange line is the smoothed curve. Stage 1 starts natural and positive, the calm beginning. Stage 2 rise with excitement as voyage begins. Stage 3 drops sharply, showing betrayal, conflict, and fear. Stage 4 rise again, suggesting resolution and emotional closure. This sentiment arc matches the traditional plot curve, rising action, climax, and falling resolution. Now back on the data. It showed that the sentiment analyze help us capture not only what happens, but how it feels. To wrap up, this project applied NLP to explore the traditional treasure island story, structure, and emotions. Keyword frequency revealed the main ideas. The TF-IDF highlighted what made each chapter unique. The topic molding showing how the themes evolved. The sentiment analyze revealed the emotional realms. And in future work, this method can be applied to other books, and more advanced model like BRT can be improved in sentiment analyze. Adding character network analyze may reveal the deeper resolution. And overall, this project show how the data science can give us fresh insight into classical literature. Thank you.